Welcome to Nature is Amazing. Today we will be featuring some of the most popular chocolate desserts around the world. Babka means little grandmother in Yiddish and is believed to be braided into its shape as an homage to Ashkenazi Jewish grandmothers who wore pleated skirts. In Polish, the dessert is also called babka, which also means grandmother. Chocolate babka is very much a celebrated dessert amongst Jewish communities. Its origins are from Poland around the late 1800s. Nowadays, you can find chocolate babka in many Jewish bakeries across America. Chocolate babka is a mix between cake and bread. The bread used in this recipe is a brioche-style bread with yeast in it. The dough is twisted into a braid-like style and topped with seeds or cinnamon and sugar. In the past, babka was sprinkled only with cinnamon, but when the Jewish people came to America, chocolate became readily available and was used in babka. Ruby chocolate is such a pretty and pink chocolate, and it most likely comes from your everyday cacao beans from Brazil, Ecuador, and the Ivory Coast. The first company to introduce ruby chocolate was Barry Callebaut in 2017 in Belgium. Ruby chocolate is traditionally called the fourth chocolate after milk, dark, and white chocolate categories. What makes this chocolate have its pink hue is simply that harvesters under-ferment this particular cacao bean. The fermenting process is 3 days or less. It is believed that unfermented cacao beans are naturally pink. The longer the cacao is set out to dry, the more it loses its pinkness. The chocolate harvesters soak the cacao beans in citric acid for 24 hours or more. Ruby chocolate also has an interesting taste. Some say it tastes like white chocolate, which is berry flavored with a tangy yogurt aftertaste. Delicious indeed. Kladdkaka is one of the most favorite chocolate cakes that Sweden has to offer. Kladding in Sweden means sticky or messy. This cake is a hybrid between a brownie and a chocolate lava cake. It is crispy on the outside and gooey on the inside. Kladdkaka's origins are believed to be from World War II, when there was a shortage of baking powder in Sweden. So this cake includes very common ingredients found in many cakes such as flour, butter, eggs, vanilla extract, and cocoa powder, minus the baking powder. In Sweden, Kladdkaka is often topped with whipped cream, vanilla ice cream, or raspberries. Champurrado is a hot chocolate drink from Mexico. It is one of the oldest beverages in the world, dating back to 400 years before Christ. The Aztec people were known to use cacao beans for trading purposes and marriage ceremonies. The Aztecs called this chocolate drink atole. What sets this hot chocolate drink above all other drinks is that it has corn flour in it. Champurrado is a blend of chocolate, corn flour, anise, milk, cane sugar, and a cinnamon stick. It must be heated up and then served warm. Mexicans drink champurrado during Christmas or cold days. Chocolate Bingsu is a very popular Korean shaved ice dessert. In America, it is known as Bingsu. There are many ways to top this ice treat. You can add fruit or condensed milk, but some of the most popular toppings are green tea, red beans, and chocolate. This treat is not new. It was eaten by Marco Polo of Italy according to a book called Oriental Book, which mentions that Polo brought the frozen milk dessert to Venice after eating it in Beijing, China. Chocolate Bingsu can be topped with cocoa powder, chocolate sauce, or even crumbled Oreos. Most Bingsu makers use a simple syrup and pour it all over the ice. Brigadeiro is a Brazilian dessert named after a Brazilian general and presidential candidate of 1946 named Brigadeiro Eduardo Gomes. Brigadeiro is made by heating up some condensed milk, butter, and cocoa powder at a low temperature. You then need to spread the mixture on a sheet pan and let it chill in the refrigerator for 1 hour. Then you roll it into balls and sprinkle it in chocolate sprinkles. In the 1940s, after several wars, Brazil was short on milk and sugar, so bakers started using condensed milk cans. Now Brigadeiro is world famous. Thank you for watching. Nature is amazing. I hope you enjoyed some of the most popular chocolate desserts around the world. If you liked this episode, please comment, like, and subscribe.